The part of today now it started. Recording is started. First one is about a media. Generally, we use a cables to communicate. Generally, we use a cables to communicate in the networking, right? Different type of cables we are using, and of course, wireless type of communication is also there. Radio waves, a different type of frequencies, 2.5, 5 gigahertz kind of frequency. N13 type of routers are there, AC models are there. Okay, so different type of things are there, but in generally cables in earlier days till now we are using cables to connect in the networking. Okay, of course in a home we are having wired and wireless devices, so we are using both mixers, and of course wireless also we are using. Currently, I first of all I connected with wireless Wi-Fi to my router. Okay. Now I connected with the wired. You can see this symbol. This symbol represent I connected with a wide connection. The computer symbol represents a wide connection, and including internet. That is also with internet. Okay. Wireless connection will give you Wi-Fi kind of symbol, that is you are connected. If you are not connected, you will get a cross mark or a globe class mark kind of stuff. We are getting. We'll come to the cables, guys. The first cable is coaxial cable. Coaxial cable. This is button. Coaxial cable. So this coaxial cable are look like this one. So like this. What we are getting axial cable. So this is a copper conductor. So main one single wire is there, copper conductor, and it is covered with some insulator, and there is a mesh kind of stuff like this copper mesh is there, and this is the outside insulator, a plastic wire it is. Okay. So this is a coaxial cable. So main data is transmitted to this center cable only, center wire only. Okay, and what is the use of this copper mesh? So we'll see that one also. That is enough. I'll put it in a corner, then I will worry about it. What is the use of this copper cable? So copper mesh. You know, there is a electromagnetic interference is there. So this electromagnetic interference is meaning is like you are getting now mobile phone signal, right? Your Wi-Fi signal, mobile phone signals. These are all because of electromagnetic induction. So electromagnetic interference. Okay. So electric and magnetic waves are there. So in the air, lot of electromagnetic waves are there. So if they touches your main copper wire, what happen? So it causes a crosstalk. It means a mixture of signals. It is a mixture of signal. The mixture of signal will disturb your original signal. The original data can be corrupted. So what happened? So you will get a bad package, right? So your original signal will be damaged. So that's point. For connectivity, we use a different type of connectors. You can see here it is also different type of connector. So in our India, so mostly we know this one for a cable TV purpose. Cable TV. Still now we are using like a dish antenna kind of stuff, right? So then we are still using this kind of cables part. Connectivity part. So how to arrange these things? So this is the better way. Leave it. So why we need an arrangement? The original cable is look like this, and so the center is a copper wire and surrounding with the plastic insulation. This is the copper mesh, and this is outer jacket. What is the use of this one? It is again I'm telling. So main center wire for a main signal purpose. Okay. Should support 800 meters signal strength. Okay. Center copper wire what is happening to this? Okay. Center copper wire for main signal conduction. Copper mesh to protect from electromagnetic interference. Okay. So this is electromagnetic interference. We are not using these coaxial cables currently. Okay, we are not using currently for networking. We are using twisted pair cables. We are using twisted pair cables, not coaxial cable, but it's about 800 meters. Okay, there is a different type of connectivity there, and there is certain topologies like a bus topology kind of stuff. That time people use these coaxial cables. In some countries like America, like a countries earlier days, now or I don't know, but earlier days they use this coaxial cable for both cable TV network and as well as a internet purpose. Okay, so that is a small thing about a coaxial cable. Next one is twisted pair cable. Next one is twisted pair cables. What is this twisted pair cables? I write in so many things, no? That's taken directly. This is a twisted pair cable. So in twisted pair cable, there is a UTP cable and STP cable is there. Twisted pair cable, unshielded twisted pair cable, and shielded twisted pair cable is there. Unshielded twisted pair cable and shielded twisted pair cables are there. The white twist. So number of twist increases, attenuation decreases. What is the meaning of attenuation? Attenuation means opposing the signal, means your signal strength will be decreased. If attenuation increases, signal strength will be decreases, right? Now what we done? So we increase number of twists, that decreases attenuation, means it increases the speed of data transmission. We'll see how this UTP, STP cables are there. I have seen somewhere it is very neat like this. This is the good view. Somewhat. These are the twisted pair cables, unshielded and shielded twisted pair cable. UTP means unshielded, means there is a no shielding on it. It contains a wires, totally 8 wires are there in the cable. One single cable contains 8 wires. Of course, so you may see some network cables having 4 wires. Because of mainly 4 wires are important for a data communication, they keep only 4 wires only out of 8. But standard is standard only. Okay, so here it is UTP cable and this is STP cable. Like a coaxial cable, there is a copper mesh is there now. So same copper mesh will be on this wires. Okay, the wires are inside this copper mesh. Again, what is the use of copper mesh? To protect from electromagnetic interference. So electromagnetic interference cause crosstalk. So to avoid this crosstalking, so we use a copper mesh. In generally in the networking, we are using UTP or a STP type of cabling only. Mostly UTP. Our all LAN communication through UTP STP cables only. Okay. So all data communication through UTP STP cables only we are using. Again, copper mesh is to protect data from electromagnetic interference. What is EMI, electromagnetic interference? You know how you can able to receive a signal. So it means somewhere signal is transmitting, right? How they will transmit? Electromagnetic wave it is. And we are receiving whenever this electromagnetic wave touches your antenna. Okay, antenna means your Wi-Fi for mobile phone, everything touches, we can able to receive it. Electromagnetic interference. It's electric and magnetic wave. So we are using a Wi-Fi means, so we are able to get a signal. That is because of electromagnetic interference. Okay, so we use a RJ45 connector and there is a socket is there. So we can go to RJ45 connector is there. You can see this is the RJ45 connector. This connector used to connect the devices. So I will get a more simple RJ45 connector.
Sir, I have a question, sir.
Yeah, tell me.
Sir, there is like any devices which use coaxial cable or twisted pair cable. Like both the cables are made for a different devices, like particular devices.
Yeah, right. Coaxial cable connecting is different. Twisted pair cable, the connectivity is different. So for we use, so I showed one this cable, right? So this is the connectivity RJ45 connector, right? LAN cable. This is again twisted pair cable type, UTP or STP type connectivity. We can able to do it. Okay, we cannot insert this coaxial cable or fiber optical cables to it.
Okay,
So
sir.
this
So
is
devices are different for the cables. Port.
depends upon the use and depends upon the connectivity.
Okay, okay.
So this UTP STP cables is UTP STP cables generally having 8 wires. 1 second. This UTP STP cables generally having 8 wires. We call them as a 4-pair cable. 8-wire cable, we call it as a 4-pair cable. Means it's a pair of wires are there. You can see 1 pair, 2 pair, 3 pair, 4 pair. Totally 4 pairs, 8 wires are there. In each pair, you can see there is a colored wire. Orange, blue, green, brown kind of colors are there. So there is a mainly 4 color wires, direct 4 color wires, blue, orange, green, brown, and each cable wire having a pair wire is there. Blue, white, blue, orange, white, orange, green, white, green, brown, white, brown. You can see this is the brown wire is twisted with a white brown. This is the green wire. It's a twisted with a green green white green. So what has happened? I put a present, that's okay. So Prabhat Kumar also presenting. Okay. Orange also you can see, blue also you can see, blue wire and white blue wire is there. Okay. So this is a UTP and STP. The difference is STP having a shielding wire. Okay. TP cable. The original cable, if you see, this is like a having certain shielding in it. Why shielding? So again, it is used to protect from electromagnetic interference. So that data is transmitting through wire. So it's possible that this electromagnetic interference touches this cable. So your original signal can be disturbed, right? It mixes with other signals, that is called a crosstalk. Okay. Next one is it is also gives strength to the cable. So normally these cables are drawn from false ceilings in a building under floors. they will draw this cable. So there is a possibility of damage the cables, right? So what it is, the shield is also gives strength to the cable. That is one of the another one of the reason. So mainly it is protecting from electromagnetic interference. This picture is actually good. This small picture. Okay. So this same cable having a categories. It is already I mentioned the PPT, but I will write here. What is this categories? Each cable having some categories. Okay. So for example, Cat1 cable is there. Category 1 cable. Cat1 cable. This Cat1 cable actually it is a two-pair cable. Cat1 cable actually it is a two-pair. Two-pair means four wires are there. It is used for a old telephone. People write old telephone means actually for telephone purpose. Like you have a telephone, old side telephones are there. So you can see there's backside wire connecting two telephone. That is a two-pair cable. That is a two-pair cable. Okay. So the connectivity is RJ11. The connector we use RJ11 connector. So next is a category 2, cat 3, cat 4, cat 5, cat 6, cat 5e is there. Cat 6 after this one, so we don't know. So any only really cat 7 is released or not, cat 5, cat 6, up to cat 6 I know, but remaining part I don't know. That's I given a dash. Guys, remember cat. There is a different textbooks, different Google searches giving different answers, but mostly it is common is 100 Mbps support. 5 is a 100 Mbps support. Cat 5e is 500 to 600 Mbps because as I remember from Coaxial N plus textbook. So I'm giving this is 1 gigahertz. Okay. So cat 4 it is around 16 Mbps. Cat 5, cat 3 it is 10 Mbps. Cat 2 I think so it is a 4 Mbps support. So this is as I know this is important. These three we can get. Yes, that's the point. Okay, so yeah, 1 second. So someone came now. About come on.
Sir, can you check for Rohit, sir? I'm also.
Also given.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Each pair of wire twisted together. Those wires are then wrapped in tubing without any other protection. Yeah, that's right. The cables, you can see there is a wires are there. These wires are twist each other. Twisted pair cable means the pair of cables twist each other. Okay, totally in general I'm telling 8 wires means 4 pairs are there. 4 twists are there. Okay, so that's the UTP. What is STP? There is a shielding. there is a copper shielding is there. So that is a foil shielding or a copper mesh will give protection to your cable from electromagnetic interference. So guys, these are the different type of twisted pair. This is called a patch cable. This is called a patch cable. Cat 5, Cat 6, whatever it is called a patch cable. You can see both the ends are having RJ45 connectors. So these are all RJ45. This is especially RJ11, but remaining are RJ45 connectors only. So this is RJ45 connectors, and this is a one complete cable. One side go to switch or a hub or a wall point. One another side go to your computer or a laptop. This is called a patch cable. Okay, network cable, patch cable, LAN cable, all words are same. LAN cable is same, patch cable is also same, no difference. Okay, so when you go to any organization, so then someone is asked to give me that patch cable, immediately don't put a blank face. So understand, patch cable or a LAN cable all are same. These are the different tools we use in the networking. Okay, this is a tester for, okay, you created a cable or you are having a cable now, but there is a problem, the cable is not working internally, there is some damages occur, or maybe you don't understand why you are not getting connected. So what to do? We have to take one tester. So one end of the cable is connected here, another end is connected here. So then turn on the tester. So it will give you this LED blinking 1 1 1 2 2 3 3 4 4 5 5 6 6 7 7 8 8. So then we can understand it is a straight cable. So based on that, so yeah, it is working. If one is blinking, two is blinking, three is not blinking, four is blinking here, it is not blinking, four is blinking here, not blinking, five is blinking, six is blinking but not blinking here. So then we can understand there is a problem with the cable. Okay, this is STP, this is UTP, this is RJ45 connector, and to make this UTP cable as a normal cable like this, or STP cable as like this, we need this crimping tool. You have to insert these wires inside this RJ45 connector and put it here in this one and press it harder, then you will get a connectivity. So you need a simple training to understand what it is. Okay, so this is about twisted pair cables in a simple manner. In these cables also we have three types are there, guys. That is a straight through cable. Straight through cable, cross over cable, roll over cable. Nowadays we are not using this different type of cables. Straight through cables are usually PC to switch, a hub, or router. Different type devices. They will set different type of devices. Crossover cable. So PC to PC. You want to connect one PC to another PC directly. You can use crossover cable. Okay. Switch or a hub to switch or a hub. Both are similar type of devices. Router to router for communication. PC to router for communication. Okay, similar devices. Rollover cable is used to PC to switch or a router for configuration purpose. Console cable, console port for configuration. If you don't get it, also no problem. Okay, it's not a big deal. So switch are there is a manageable switches, manageable routers are there. You can connect with the PCs, PCs serial port. PCs. Okay. Straight through cable, crossover cable, guys. So you have two computers. Directly want to connect two computers with a single wire. Then we use crossover cable. Okay, you are connecting PC to switch to PCs, switch to routers. That is straight through cable is enough. Generally, we are all using nowadays straight through cables only. Okay. The this console cables, these are the console cable. Rollover cable is nothing but a console cable. The console cables are nowadays USB, through USB can able to connect it also. Okay, that's it about your twisted pair cable. Just I'm going once again. What is twisted pair cable? There is two type of twisted pair: unshielded twisted pair, shielded twisted pair. The pair of wires are twist each other to decrease the attenuation, which improves speed of data transmission. Okay. In generally, twisted pair cables are having 8 wires. We also called as a 4-pair cable. STP cable having a additional shielding to protect from electromagnetic interference, which causes crosstalk. These wires are color coded. There is 4 direct colors are there: blue wire, green wire, orange wire, brown wires are there. These wires are paired with their white wires, like a blue, white, blue, orange, white, orange, green, white, green, brown, white, brown. Okay, so these cables also categorize into Cat 1, Cat 2, Cat 3, Cat 4, Cat 5 kind of stuff. So in generally, if you are using Ethernet type of communication, Ethernet adapter you having, so it is a 10 Mbps Ethernet. So Cat 3, Cat 4 cables we are using. If you are using fast Ethernet, then compulsory have to use Cat 5 or Cat 5e type of cables. If you are using a gigabit Ethernet, so compulsory have to use Cat 6 cable. Okay, currently my laptop Ethernet is fast Ethernet, but I am using a Cat 6 one. Okay, so that's the point here, and this is the different tools are used to communicate. Yeah, that is enough. So there is a lot of things are there, but that is enough. Guys, up to now, okay?
Sir.
So there is any example like where we use a coaxial cable or twisted pair cable, this STP and UTP. There is certain examples is there.
Where we use
Yes, where we use these cables like particular.
STP, UTP cables we are all using for our LAN communication. LAN, basic regular LAN communication, we are all using STP, UTP cables. In certain places, like compulsory need protection to your signal, there we use STP specifically. Generally, most of the cables are UTP cables only we are using for data transmission, because of your actual data is protected by encryption methods and all nowadays. Okay, and in case of server room to outside network, so generally we use STP cables. So where more electromagnetic interference is there, STP cables. Okay, general LAN communication, we are using UTP or STP cables.
Or I think, sir,
And
in
sir,
like in the satellite TV we have in our homes, we use in that case we use a coaxial fiber cable, like in a long route communication.
Yeah, fiber optical cables for a very long distance or a very high speed data transmission where we need a very high speed data transmission that plays.
So it can be also used in like IT infrastructure or some campus kind of thing. There is an example of a coaxial fiber cable. Hello.
1 second. I am disconnected suddenly. Are you
Yes,
able
sir.
to see screen?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
you are audible. You are now.
sir, how they are going to be asked in the interview about this cable?
I didn't get it.
Sorry, sir.
You said something. Okay. Okay, guys, this is a fiber optical cable. The fiber optical cables are made up of glasses. If you see, there is a center called a core, and the core is covered with a cladding. So these are the core and cladding is a main.
Hello, sir.
Your voice
Sir.
is not audible, sir. Hello.
My voice is.
Yeah, so your voice is breaking, so we can't hear you.
Sir, my question is that how they are going to be asked in the interview about this cable?
Cable, what it is again?
Sir, my question is that how they are going to be asked in the interview
In
about
interview,
this
how
cable? We
they
have
will ask
questions
questions about
and
cable.
everyone cable. Yes, sir.
Got it. Okay. So generally, different ways we can ask question. One is what kind of cables you are using in the networking. Two type of cables. One is twisted pair, another one is fiber optical pair. Fiber optical cables we are using in networking currently. But most of the LAN communication we are using twisted pair cable, UTP or STP type of cables we are using. Fiber optical cables are using for a internet purpose, long distance communication, server to server, server.
You are not audible.
There because heavy data transmission where it is required, we use fiber optical cable, and very long distance communication we are using fiber optical cable. And regular LAN communication we are all using UTP or STP cables only. Okay, that is it. RJ45. What is RJ? Registered jack. Nikhil Pandey also came. Okay, so that is the main thing. Next one is, guys, it is a made up of glasses. Why fiber optical cable? It is a made up of glass. Glass is not a metal. Glass is a not a metal. So no electromagnetic interference. No electromagnetic interference. Okay. So it is a main signal is light wave. So light is has to travel. So no energy degradation. So light has to travel for a very long distance in generally, right? So we use a light wave for a transmitting signal. In coaxial cable and UTP STP cable, we use electrical signal. We use electrical signal. But in a fiber optic cable, we are using light wave as a signal. We use the fiber optical cable for very long distance communication, very high speed data transmission, like 10 Gbps kind of data transmission. We can do it. Nowadays, we are getting broadband internet, like a Geo fiber optical is came. ACT fiber optical, we got it now. Okay, BSNL fiber optical cables are there for cities. Okay, either now they're still using or not, I don't know. Okay, so okay, so in UTP STP, its support is 100 meters, maximum UTP STP 100 meters, and limited speed is there. But in a fiber optical, it is a very long distance communication. We are not using this for a LAN communication. For regular LAN communication, we are not using fiber optical cables because it is a cheaper as well as a costly. So I will tell you how it is cheaper and costly also. We are getting internet either from ISP to our home or ISP to globally. All we are connected in a globally. We are connected through fiber optical cables, not with a satellite, guys. We are not getting internet through satellites. We are getting internet through fiber optical cables only. If you want to know, then go to this website. How we are connected, we can able to see that thing. This is the submarine cable map kind of stuff. So how the countries are connected, how many points are there, it is connected with the fiber optical cable. Each line, each color represent the status of the cable. Okay, see where is India? Here it is India. So India itself, we have a lot of cables. See. So Gujarat don't have any connectivity. This is Mumbai entrance point. Okay, Lakshadweep points. This is a south side, like a Tamil Nadu side. This is okay. Bharat Lankan cable. It is. This is another cable. Andaman Nicobar. Yeah, where it is. This is Chennai, I think so. Chennai entrance point. Bangladesh. Andaman. Malaysia. Okay.
Hello.
Yeah, tell me.
Yes, sir. Sir, if we talk about the router in any specific area, so it is interconnected to each other. So how the speed is maintained or static to all the user?
Routers in our routers or our on-premises routers means CPE, customer premises equipment routers are there in our home, but outside there is just several routers, and not only one single router, multiple routers are there. Okay, so they don't about a customer kind of stuff. There are only to packet receiving and send to the destination only. Several routers, you have to go through the several routers to reach your final destination, means your google.com, facebook.com kind of stuff. The router installed in our home, that is customer premises equipment, CPE. Okay, so that is will forward our packets to outside of our network. That's it. The router we are using in our home, that is mixed with the modem, built-in modem is there. That modem will make us connected to ISP first of all. From ISP, we have to go through outside.
Okay.
Fiber optical cables version. You put this version part. Yeah, you will get that website, and as well as you can see how the cables are in the version. Okay. So certain areas they have a cables. So using certain equipment, submarines, they'll drip these cables inside. The internally fiber optical cables are there, but it is shielded completely with heavy metal and certain material like a tar kind of material. You know, tar roads are there, no? Black one. There is a tar sheets are there, so it will cover with that one because of underwater. There is a lot of sea kind of stuff is there, no? This what we can say whales. Only dangerous thing is to our internet is tsunamis. Tsunami happens, internet is also get disturbed. Okay. So this is about basic things about yeah. Tell me.
So like these cables are just kept inside the very in the deep water. So how the transmission in that process take place? Like
Transmission, they're having a outer layer connection. So this is, for example, India in Mumbai and Chennai and some other places, we have a connectivity to land. From land to underground cabling is there. Underground cable to exchanges. Exchange means BSNL exchange, Airtel, Reliance. You know, 20 years back, the Reliance got a license to get this fiber optic cable both underwater and as well as a land also. 20 years back only. Okay. Guys, I said we cannot use fiber optic cable for regular LAN communication. Why? You know, some people give an idea like when I go to purchase, I went to a shop to purchase patch cable, LAN cable like this. Okay, a empty LAN cable and this one to practice cabling kind of stuff plus for my purposes. So one guy came and told me, sir, why you want to buy this cable? It is a costly. Better to buy a fiber optic cable. It is a cheaper. Maybe he learned from textbook, but originally the cheaper is always a relevant wise. Okay, so it is like a wholesale price to retail price. Okay, so if you come to this point, a cable is cheaper, but we don't know how to connect these points. We need a special equipment. The separate equipment is there to test the cables. This is a very less cost cable tester, and the cable tester for a fiber optic cable is specially. And we need a specific trainer is required. Some we have to go to training for that one. It is not available everywhere. First thing. Second one is my laptop or my desktop having a LAN connector is there, right? Normal RJ45 connectivity is there. Means LAN cable I can connect it. But I want to connect fiber optical cable. It means I need a fiber optical related NIC is required. That is called HBA. Host bus adapter is required to connect fiber optical cables. Another end of the cable should be connected to a switch. It is not a normal switch, it need a fiber optical related switch is required. So this much of equipment you have to purchase, that make you very costly. Next, how much data we are actually transmitting, how much really that much 10 Gbps speed of you don't get, not required, right? For a regular purpose. For servers, it is required. For servers, it is required. For example, google.com, facebook.com, youtube.com. So per second, millions of data transmission happens per second. So in their servers, they use a fiber optical cables for a data transmission purpose, not regular data transmission purpose, and servers to storage connectivity, like a SAN type of storage connectivity, because of lot of data should be stored, lot of data should be accessible. For example, YouTube, lot of YouTube videos are there. So every second, the millions of videos are uploaded, millions of videos will uploaded, billions of viewers watch the YouTube videos. How much data should be transmitted in both the ways? So that's why they use the fiber optical thing is very important. Including a small enterprises also use a fiber optical cable in their servers purpose only, server storages purpose only, not for a regular LAN purpose. ISP, we are all individual users, all individuals connected to an ISP, internet service provider. So their routers, their servers is connect through this fiber optical cables inside, like in their data centers. So this is about your fiber optical cables, guys. I have taken almost around 40 minutes, more than 40 minutes. Good morning. Sai sir. Okay. The next one we'll see the cabling part. So sorry. Devices and also this one, the topologies. So we will see. Next we'll see how much you can able to complete per day. Okay, so take a break, guys. Take 10 minutes of break.